Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello and hi to everyone. My name is Danial bin Ahmad Jasmani, and today I'm going to teach you guys about simple past tense. Before we start, I know that some of you guys might be wondering, what is simple past tense? Simple past tense, known as the second form of verb. It is used to describe an action that has taken place in the past and was completed. In other words, it was something that was not relevant or related to present anymore. In simple past tense, we often use past participle form of verbs, but in certain occasions, we do not need it. There are three forms of sentence that we can relate to this topic. The first one is positive form, the second one is negative form, and the third one is question form. This is an example of a positive form sentence. I walk to school. There is a subject, a simple past tense, and an object. For the negative form type of sentence, example is I did not walk to school. There is a subject, did not or didn't, verb, and object. For this type of form, you don't have to change the verb to past participle. For the question form of sentence, example is did you walk to school? There is did, subject, verb, and object. For this type of form, you also shouldn't or did not have to change the verb. For action verb, there are also two types of form, which the number one is regular verbs and the second one is irregular verbs. The past form for regular verbs may end in D, ED, or IED. For example, bake, we turn it to baked with D. Walk, we turn it to walk with ed. Carry, we turn it to carried with ied. For irregular verbs, there are three types of changes that we need to be aware of. The first one is vowel changes. The second one is other changes. The third one is no change at all. The first one, the example for vowel changes is give, we turn it to gave. For other changes, buy, we turn it to bought. For no change at all, put, we don't change it to other word like putted, but instead we just use the same words, put.
Now, let's go and learn the simple past tense in terms of verb to be. For verb to be, we use was and were to show that it already happened in the past. Verb to be function is to describe or tell the condition of someone. For singular, we use was, like I, he, she, it, the girl or the boy. For example, he was sad. I was excited. Now, for plural, we use were, like you, we, they, the girls or the boys. For example, we were sad. They were excited. Now, let's move on to the next verb, which is verb to have in simple past tense. In terms of verb to have, we use had to show that it already happened in the past. Verb to have function is to show ownership, or most well known as possessive. We use had for both singular and plural. In terms of verb to have, we have positive, negative, and question forms. For positive, the formula is subject plus had plus object. For example, I had a house last year. This sentence means I used to had a house in the past, but now I didn't have a house. But for the negative and question form, we need to add the verb did with the main verb have, which is for negative, the formula is subject plus verb did plus have plus object. For example, he did not have a cat. And for the question form, the formula is verb did plus subject plus have plus object. For example, did he have a cat?